I've always wanted to interview the biggest names. Kanye West, Barack Obama, Boris Johnson. But none of those could make it today. So instead, I'm interviewing Hart District Councillor Steve Forster.
I'm so disappointed that some people are still using the Church Road site for dumping their things. There's a real mess here.
I'll be interviewing Steve Forster in virtual reality arcade Chimera VR.
The guys at Chimera kindly hosted the interview on the one condition that I made a small mention of their brand in the natural flow of conversation. So make sure you look out for that.
Steve is running to retain his seat in Fleet West.
I'm Steve Forster. I'm the Hampshire County Councillor for Fleet Town.
I'm also the District Councillor for Fleet West at Hart District Council.
I hoped Councillor Forster would be able to lighten the mood by telling a funny joke.
Do you know any funny jokes?
I've got a sense of humour, but I'm not good at jokes.
Luke, could you? We've got some jokes here for you. Just
Knock knock.
who's there?
Kanga.
Kanga who?
Actually, it's not kangaroo, it's kangaroo.
Can you try another one?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I think I'm being set up here. Councillor Steve.
Councillor Steve who?
Councillor Steve Forster.
That's not a joke.
That's not a joke. I'm glad you said I'm not a joke.
Well, there's no punchline to it. It's just your name.
It is. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Knock knock knock.
Who's there?
All of Boris Johnson's kids.
We are in a virtual reality arcade today, courtesy of Chimera VR. Steve, we tried to dig up some dirt on you before the interview, but we couldn't find much of anything. In fact, on your personal computer and your mobile phone, the internet history was blank.
I have no words for that, I'm afraid. I'm completely lost for words for a change.
Well, your history was lost for words, there was nothing there. It seemed as though maybe somebody had deleted it recently.
I really should thank my wife for doing that then.
Usually we would like to read some negative comments or strange comments said about you, but instead we just have very positive comments. I hope you don't mind if I just read through them and see.
Please go ahead.
This one's from Michelle Cook. Michelle says, Steve is an excellent councillor that cares about the people.
I think I should send Michelle Cook a bouquet of roses.
What about your wife?
Yeah, good point actually. I should send her a couple of bouquets of roses.
Nick C says, Steve is very attractive for a man.
It's very nice to receive a compliment like that.
Jill Byrne says, brilliant work, Steve Forster. You are diligent, thoughtful, and I love to see successful bald men. And then she just put a list here. I'll just read it. Ainsley Harriott, David Gyasi, Dion Dublin, Ian Wright, Sol Campbell, N'Golo Kante, Samuel Eto'o, Nicholas Anelka, Kevin Garnett, Michael Jordan, Samuel L. Jackson, Steve Harvey, Shane Diesel.
I think you can stop with the list. I'm embarrassed.
Lavelle Crawford, Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Dave Chappelle, Ving Rhames, Terry Crews, and Vladimir Putin. You are running against a few people for your seat as District Councillor, which is very democratic of you. Roy Fang, he's running in your ward, representing Reform UK, but I can't find any information on Roy anywhere whatsoever, other than his name. Who is Roy Fang?
Well, I understand Reform UK is the reformed.
Who's this individual? This man, I can't find him anywhere. Roy Fang.
I've never met him. I've never heard of him. I don't think he's local. I'm not sure.
The only thing I know about him is he's filling a spot on the ballot, but nobody's going to vote for a man that doesn't actually exist. So I think the burning question for the public is, Councillor, did you fabricate Roy Fang for your own political gain?
I can categorically say, no, I did not.
Steve, I'm going to ask you a series of questions to determine whether I can trust you.
Okay.
Can I trust you?
Yes.
Can I trust you?
Yes.
Can I trust you?
Absolutely.
Can I trust you?
I'm getting the feeling that this is slightly repetitive, but absolutely yes, you can.
Can I trust you?
You can trust me.
Can I trust you?
Yes.
Can I trust you?
Residents who also trust me would say, yes, you can.
Can I trust you?
You can trust me, and the evidence shows I can be trusted.
Councillor Forster said I could trust him. However, actions speak louder than words. That's why on the morning of the interview, I followed Councillor Forster as he went about his daily routine. But it's hard to spy on local councillors when you stick out like a big brown sore thumb. So I enlisted the help of my brother to act as a bigger brown thumb. Once we had swapped coats, I felt totally incognito, just like Steve's phone. With Michael as a distraction, I would be able to look for Councillor Forster once again. But then I was hit with unexpected news.
Something's come up. I've got
What?
to go.
What do you mean?
Go, man. Something's come up.
What's come up? Why are you leaving?
I've got things to do, bro. I'm sorry.
You said you'd be here for like 3 hours.
Honestly, mate, I need to go. Like, I can't do it. Like, I have to go. I'm sorry.
How am I going to spy if I don't have you there to distract people?
I'll catch up with you sometime soon, yeah?
Well, yeah, I'll see you at home, but...
Best of luck. See you later.
Without the aid of my brown brother, there was no way I'd be able to track Councillor Forster. I began my journey looking for trust in a local politician, but I only ended up losing trust in my own blood.
Pound or euro?
Pound.
Hampshire or Surrey?
Hampshire.
Fleet or Farnborough?
Fleet.
Pandemic or plandemic?
Plandemic sounds intriguing.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Fleet West or Kanye West?
Fleet West, I'm afraid.
You sure you?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
It's just, I don't think Fleet West won any Grammys. I just think for the younger vote it'd be good to say Kanye West.
Okay, you want me to renege on that then?
So.
But Fleet West's my real answer.
That's okay. I just for like the younger vote.
I'll stay. I'm not going to try and attract the vote with a false answer.
Kanye West has won over 20 Grammys.
Yeah.
And Fleet West has 0 #1 hits.
Well,
So
we did win the best place in the country to be.
It's not a Grammy.
It's not a Grammy. Fleet West. Sorry.
You sure? I could want some more.
Yeah. Go for it again.
Kanye West or Fleet West?
Fleet West.
Steve Forster or Stiff Foreskin? Local virtual reality experience or regular reality with regret?
Difficult one. Today, Chimera VR.
Chimera VR. Your local virtual reality experience. They want to build 10,000 homes and call it Shapley Heath.
Yeah. It's frightening. Does it say anything else?
And that's not the worst of it. 40% of them are going to be affordable. Why should people who can't afford normal homes get to live near me? Prior to the interview, you sent me a text message with your woes about the council, and one of the things you said, which stuck out to me, was that the local council lacks vision. In what ways do they lack vision?
They tend to focus on being a one-trick pony.
What's the trick?
This year, the one issue trick that that are focused on, which seems to be a recurring theme, is NIMBYism, is we don't want building here. But oddly, instead of fighting development, they're actually planning to build 10,000 extra houses right on the edge of Fleet, joining it to Hartley, Whitney and Hook.
Hypocrisy going on.
Yeah, we're against development,
Yeah.
so we'll build 10,000 unnecessary houses.
Given that they lack vision, how can we know that you're not simply a one-eyed man looking to lead the blind? How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Can you cover one eye and tell me how many fingers I'm holding up next?
I can see 3 fingers being held up, nicely extended.
Speaking of vision, see a new world with Chimera VR. You can find it on Fleet High Street or at www.chimera-vr.com.
Great place.
Steve, if you could open the lid to this, what is that? What is this? What do you call that?
Stool.
Is it a stool? What is that? What is that?
Stool.
It's a stool. You will find a box in there.
Yep.
The blue Smarties are a cross on the ballot for Councillor Steve Forster. Use your mouth as the ballot box and show us how we should vote on the 6th of May.
I'd personally vote blue. Rob, the team, who I'd really like to thank, Robbie too, join me and have a blue one, and let's get rid of the others. That's tasty.